But now we are swiftly shifting our focus to yet another breaking input from the international grounds, where Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has now spoken with the United States President Joe Biden about the progress in negotiations for a Gaza ceasefire-hostage deal. These are the latest inputs that we are tracking from the ground, where now Siddhant is joining us on the broadcast to weigh in on the entire situation. Siddhant, a very good morning. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has now spoken with President Joe Biden. Take us through all the details of this interaction.
Well, that's right. Now we are getting to know that Hamas is expected to release 33 hostages during the first phase of an emerging ceasefire agreement, which is on a verge of getting finalized by negotiators in Doha. And in fact, officials have expressed cautious optimism that a deal could soon be announced to halt 15 months of fighting that has destabilized the Middle East and devastated Gaza. And now, as per the estimate, Hamas and its allies still hold 94 of the 251 hostages taken from Israel, including at least 34 of whom who are dead. Now we're getting to know that Netanyahu has spoken to Joe Biden, perhaps thanked him for his efforts to bring the plan for the ceasefire. In fact, let's also not forget the Trump's contribution to this entire ceasefire deal. In fact, Trump's Middle East envoy, perhaps there were reports, has forced Netanyahu to accept a Gaza plan, as Trump has repeatedly said that there should be a ceasefire in the Middle East before he resumes office. So this time around, the effort has been given both from the Biden administration and from the transition team, that is Trump's team. There is a dedicated envoy that Trump has announced, Steve Witkoff. In fact, he was there in the Middle East, in Doha, perhaps putting pressure on Israelis and others to accept the ceasefire plan. Now we're getting to know that 33 of the hostages will be released in the first phase of an emerging ceasefire agreement.
Right, Siddhant, thank you so much for bringing all those details. It will be interesting to watch.